Hello everyone. So welcome back to yet another very interesting topic in matrix and determinant, which is echelon form of a matrix. Now by using this particular method, we can find the rank of a matrix. Okay. So what is rank of a matrix, that I'll discuss later. Now when a matrix is said to be in echelon form, and what are the importance of this particular form or method. After knowing this particular method, so what I said, we can find the rank of a matrix. Then there is another method which we'll get in the next lecture, normal form of a matrix. That also we can very easily understand after knowing this particular echelon method. Then there are some methods by which we can solve a system of equations called Gauss elimination method or Gauss-Jordan method. So if you know echelon form of a matrix, then those two methods are very easy for you. Then later we can find characteristics root and characteristics vector. There also this particular method is what very much helpful. So that's why I said that this particular method is very important. Okay, so after knowing this particular echelon form, we can do several other methods. Okay, so बहुत ही ध्यान से आप लोग इसको मतलब सीखिएगा, and you can be master in echelon form if you practice number of problems. Okay, it's not like that if you do one or two problem, then in one day you can be master in echelon form. It's not like that. You have to do at least 10 to 15 sums. Okay, then it will be very much easy for you. The method is very simple, don't worry. But बीच में क्या होता है, कैलकुलेशन के बीच में कभी कभी हम लोग जब ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन लेते हैं तो वहाँ पे थोड़ा सा मिस्टेक के लिए बाकी पीछे का जो जितना भी स्टेप्स है सब क्या होता है, रॉन्ग हो जाता है. So kindly do it very carefully. Okay, now see, a matrix is said to be in echelon form. When a particular matrix is in echelon form, there are some properties. Number one, all the zero rows should follow the what, non-zero rows. So let us see this particular example. यहाँ पे आप लोग देखिए, जीरो रो मतलब जहाँ पे सारा जीरो है. ये लास्ट जो रो है वो एकदम हम लोग यहाँ पे कहाँ पे लिखा, बॉटम. ओके, द कंप्लीट जीरो रो शुड बी एट द बॉटम. उसको लास्ट में लिखना है. Other rows are non-zero because you see the first row, second row, third row and fourth row. In first row there are 4 non-zero elements. In second row only 1 0 is there, but there are 3 non-zero elements. So we cannot consider this particular row as a zero row. Zero row means where all the elements are what, zero. So यहाँ पे 3 non-zero row है और सिर्फ एक ही क्या है, zero row है. That particular zero row should come at the bottom. Okay, this is property number 1. In second condition, it says that नंबर ऑफ जीरोज इन ईच रो शुड बी इन इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर. जैसे कि आप लोग देखिए, जो फर्स्ट रो है वहाँ पे एक भी जीरो नहीं है, देन 1 0, देन 2 0 एंड देन 4 0. सो जीरोज आर इन व्हाट, इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर. ओके, हम लोग जितना ही नीचे जाएंगे जीरो शुड बी इन इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर. हाँ, सेम रह सकता है. जैसे कि मान लीजिए सेकेंड रो में 2 0 है, थर्ड रो में 2 0 है. तो मतलब डिक्रीज नहीं होना है, आइदर सेम होगा या तो इंक्रीज होगा. एंड इन नंबर 3, द फर्स्ट नॉन जीरो एलिमेंट ऑफ ईच रो शुड बी यूनिटी. जैसे कि यहाँ पे जो फर्स्ट नॉन जीरो एलिमेंट है 1, here the first non-zero element is 1, here the first non-zero element is what, 1. So unity मतलब 1 होना चाहिए. But again see, this condition is not necessary. तो बहुत सारा प्रॉब्लम में ये नहीं होता है. ठीक है. So मतलब ये कंडीशन होने से मतलब बहुत अच्छा है. But if the first elements are not 1, then also we can easily do what, echelon form. Now let us begin the first problem. Find the rank of the matrix by reducing it to what, echelon form. So पहले हमें जो मैट्रिक्स है उसको echelon form में लाना है. echelon form मतलब what, number of zero should be increasing order. और अगर कोई एक रो या तो कोई दो रो completely zero है तो उसको हमें क्या लिखना है, बॉटम में लिखना है. So it's very simple. Now see what is rank. Okay, rank means the number of non-zero rows is the rank of the matrix. जैसे कि पहला वाला जो एग्जाम्पल आप देख लिए, how many non-zero rows are there? First row is non-zero, second row is non-zero, third row is non-zero, but the last row is what, completely zero. So जो zero row है उसे नहीं लेना है. How many non-zero rows are there? 3. So rank will be 3. Rank को हम लोग ऐसे डिनोट करेंगे. Rank, suppose the matrix is A, rank of the matrix is how much, 3. ठीक है. Number of non-zero rows. ठीक है. फिर से हम लोग देख लेते हैं. The number of non-zero rows is the rank of the matrix in the echelon form. So first we have to transform the matrix into echelon form, and then after that we will see that how many non-zero rows are there. Then only we can conclude about the rank of the matrix. Okay, so let us come to the first problem. Now here there is one matrix. So what is the order of the matrix? Here you see 3 row but 4 column. Okay, so this is not a square matrix. So यहाँ पे order का कोई मायने नहीं है, कुछ भी order हो सकता है. Now what I am telling, just try to understand very carefully, and after understanding the problem, kindly revise the problem or practice the problem. So now this particular symbol is called equivalent symbol, because whatever we are going to write now, it will change. Okay, they are equivalent. Now I'll divide this particular problem into some steps. In the first step, first row will be fixed. इसको हमें कभी चेंज नहीं करना है. 1 1 1 and then what, -1. फर्स्ट रो इज फिक्स्ड. ठीक है, अभी आप लोग देखिए जो फर्स्ट रो का जो फर्स्ट एलिमेंट है वो क्या है, 1 है. तो वहाँ पे थर्ड कंडीशन में था ना, फर्स्ट एलिमेंट शुड बी यूनिटी. तो 1 होने से बहुत अच्छा है, अगर नहीं है तो प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. तो यहाँ पे 1 है, तो ये हमें फ़ायदा ही पहुँचाएगा. नाउ सी व्हाट आर द बॉटम 2 एलिमेंट्स ऑफ दिस 1. Below 1 there are 2 elements, 1 and what, 3. These 2 particular element we have to make what, 0. Okay, ये दोनों एलिमेंट को क्या करना है, 0 बनाना होगा. कौन सा एलिमेंट को 0 बनाना है, 1 and then what, 3. ठीक है. सो पहला जो एलिमेंट है, फर्स्ट जो नॉन जीरो एलिमेंट है वो क्या है, आप लोग देखिए. फर्स्ट जो नॉन जीरो एलिमेंट है वो क्या है, 1 है, जो यहाँ पे मैंने राउंड करके रखा है. सो आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस पर्टिकुलर एलिमेंट. So you have to see what are the elements below this particular below this particular 1. So there are 2 different elements. One is 1, another one is what, 3. So first we are going to make this 1 0 with the help of 1. तो बहुत ही सिंपल है. देखिए इसको 0 बनाना है. ठीक है, 1 को 0 बनाना है. 1 कहाँ पे है, रो 2. सो रो 2 का जो पहला एलिमेंट है, दैट एलिमेंट वी हैव टू मेक 0 बट विद द हेल्प ऑफ व्हाट, द फर्स्ट एलिमेंट ऑफ रो 1. So see what will be the operation, row 2 goes to row 2 minus row 1. Okay, so the first element of row 2 is 1, the first element of row 1 is 1. So if we subtract it, then it will be automatically 0. So r1 minus r2, see 1 minus 1 0. Now सारा एलिमेंट के लिए करना है. Here second element of row 2 is 2 and second element of row 1 is 1. So 2 minus 1, how much, 1. Then 3 minus 1, 2. Then 4 minus of minus 1, how much it is, 5. Okay, so what we did here, r2 minus r1. Okay, finish. अभी देखिए फर्स्ट एलिमेंट जो है वो 0 आ गया. तो 1 का जो नीचे जो एलिमेंट था, दैट एलिमेंट वी मेड ऑलरेडी मेड व्हाट, 0. नाउ व्हिच वन वी आर गोइंग टू मेक 0, दिस 3 अगेन विद द हेल्प ऑफ रो 1. सो हम लोग कहाँ पे गलती करते हैं, पहला जो एलिमेंट है सपोज ये रो 1 के साथ 0 बनाता है, फिर 3 को हम लोग मतलब रॉन्गली रो 2 के साथ 0 बनाता है. सो देट इज ए मिस्टेक. वॉट एवर विल डू इन स्टेप 1, एवरीथिंग विल बी रो 1. जितना भी एलिमेंट हमें पहला स्टेप में 0 बनाना है, ऑल द एलिमेंट्स वी हैव टू मेक 0 विद रो 1. सो विल मेक 3 0 विद द हेल्प ऑफ व्हाट, 1. सो 3, द फर्स्ट नॉन जीरो एलिमेंट ऑफ r3 इज हाउ मच, 3, एंड फर्स्ट नॉन जीरो एलिमेंट ऑफ r1 इज हाउ मच, 1. सो कैसे 0 बनाएगा हम लोग, r3 goes to r3 minus 3 into r1. So अगर हम लोग if we multiply 3 with this particular one, it will become 3. Then 3 minus 3, how much it is what, easily 0. So 3 minus 3 into 1, 0. Then हर एक के लिए क्या करना है, 4 minus 3 into 1, 4 minus 3 into 1, how much it is, 1. 5 minus 3 into 1, 2 minus 3 into 1. ठीक है, देखिए 2 minus 3 into minus 1. So how much it is, 5. Okay, so this is step 1. Step 1 is complete. So step 1 में हम लोग यहाँ पे जो ऑपरेशन लिए, all the operations are with respect to what, r1 के साथ. Now फर्स्ट एलिमेंट के जो नीचे 2 एलिमेंट है, okay, the below first element there are 2 different elements which we already make 0. So step 1 is done. Now in step 2, first row will fixed, इसका और काम नहीं है, that will remain same. Now second row will be fixed, means whatever operation we will do now, we will do the operation with what, row 2. Now see what is the first non-zero element of row 2, 1. Okay, so below this below this 1, what you see again 1. Now what to do? We have to make the first element of first non-zero element of R3 0 with the help of what? R2. ठीक है. सो हमें क्या करना होगा? R3 goes to, अभी यहाँ पे जो ऑपरेशन है पहले हम लोग देखिए यहाँ पे R1 के साथ किए थे ऑपरेशन. नाउ वी हैव टू डू द ऑपरेशन विद R2. सो क्या करना है? सिंपल है, दोनों ही 1 1 है. R3 minus R2. So here 0 minus 0 is 0, then 1 minus 1 0, 2 minus 2 0, 5 minus 5 is 0. Now first step में क्या था? रो 1 फिक्स था, फिर रो 2 फिक्स था. Now we cannot fix रो 3 because रो 3 के नीचे और कुछ है ही नहीं. So this is the last step. Okay. Now we have to check that is this in echelon form. Now see, in the first row there is no 0, but in second row 1 0, but in the third row 4 0. So 0 क्या है? इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर में आ गया. zeros आर इन इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर. ठीक है. और हम लोग इसके आगे ऑपरेशन कर भी नहीं सकते क्योंकि और नीचे रो भी नहीं है. सो which is in echelon form. Which is in echelon form. Now what is the rank of the matrix? Rank of the matrix. So what is the definition? Definition में क्या था? Number of non-zero rows. So how many non-zero rows are there? First row is non-zero, second row is non-zero. Okay. Maybe you are thinking that in the second row there is 1 0, but no. If all the elements are 0, then only we can say that it is a 0 row. So here the third row is completely 0. So वो 0 row है. So how many non-zero rows are there? 1 and then 2. So rank is how much? 2. Okay. So problems are very simple, and you did all this in your earlier classes in elementary operation. So same thing. Then in determinant properties also you know how to what? Operate this rows, how to do row 1 minus row 2, row 3 minus row 3. So all these things we did in our earlier classes. Okay, now let us take one more problem. So here also we'll try to find the rank. Now this is a 4 by 4 matrix. Okay, 4 by 4 matrix. Now see, what is the first element? Here the first element is not 1. Okay, but if you make the first element 1, what is the third condition, third property? The first non-zero element of each row should be unity. So अगर 1 है तो थोड़ा कैलकुलेशन में इजी होगा, नहीं है तो प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. बट यू सी, in this element is what? 1. The second element is 1. So we can interchange row 1 and row 2. ठीक है, row 1 and row 2 we can interchange. So equivalent to, so we can write row 1 first, 1 minus 1 minus 2 4, and then row 1 here minus 1 minus 1. ठीक है. So what we did here, row 1 interchange, both side arrow देते हैं, row 1 interchange to row 2. Okay, so if we make the first element 1, then it will be easy for us. Then 3 1 3, other two row will be same, 6 3 0, and then what? Minus 7. Okay, 6 3 0 minus 7. Now the same procedure will repeat here. What we'll do, we'll see what is the first element. You see what is the first element? The first element is 1. Okay, now you have to see below this first element, what are the other elements? 2 3 and then what? 6. So we have to make these three elements 2 3 and 6 1 by 1 0. So in first step what I said, whatever operation we'll do with row 1. So row 1 will be fixed. So हम लोग row 1 को पहले यहाँ पे लिख लेंगे, 1 minus 1 minus 2 and then what? Minus 4. This is our row 1. So row 1 is fixed. We cannot change row 1. Now पहले हमें क्या करना है, यहाँ पे जो 2 है, 2 कौन सा एलिमेंट है? 2 is the first non-zero element of row 2. So we are going to make this 2 0 with the help of first non-zero element of what? Row 1. So 2 और वहाँ पे 1 है, so क्या करना है? row 2 goes to row 2 minus 2 into R1. Okay, R2 goes to 2 into R1. So it will become 0. 2 minus 2 into 1 0. Then हमें क्या करना है? 3 minus, see, 3 minus 2 into minus 1, how much it is? 5. Then minus 1 minus 2 into minus 2, ये क्या आ जाएगा? Minus minus plus, so it will become how much? 3. Then minus 1 minus 2 into minus 4. So how much it is? It will become 7. So this calculation, no, you do very slowly at the beginning stage. It's very simple. See, only plus and minus. Okay. But sometimes if we make a simple mistake, no, then the remaining all the coming steps will be wrong. Now we'll make this 3 0. 3 is the what? 3 is the first non-zero element of R3. Now this 3 we have to make 0 again with the help of row 1, not row 2. Because in the first step, all the operation will be with what? Row 1. So how to make 3 0 with the help of with 1? R3 goes to R3 minus 3 into R1. Okay. So see, 3 minus 3 into 1, 0. Simple. Then 1 minus 3 into minus 1. How much it is? 4. Okay. This is 4. Then 3 minus 3 into minus 2. How much it is? 9. Then 2 minus 3 into minus 4. How much it is? 10. Okay. 2 minus 1 minute. So it's 2 minus 3 into minus 4. So I think this element will be something different now. What we did? 3 means what? And this 2 minus 3 into, okay, so it is minus plus 12. So it will become how much? 14. So this element will be how much? 14. Okay. So 0, 4, 9 and then what? 14. Then one more step. Now we'll make 6 0 with the help of again row 1. So यहाँ पे 3 element को 0 बनाना है with the help of row 1. So what will be the operation now? 6 is the first element of row 4. So row 4 goes to row 4 minus 6 R1. Okay, 6 R1. Now see, here all the operations are with row 1. 2 into R1, 3 into R1, 6 into R1. Okay, so 6 minus 6 into 1, 0. Then 3 minus 6 into minus 1, it's 9. Okay, then 0 minus 6 into minus 2, it will become 12. Then minus 7, see, minus 7 minus 6 into minus 4. So it's 7 plus how much? 24. So how much it is? 17. Okay, 17. So is it all right? ना आप लोग देखिए, जो पहला जो एलिमेंट था ना, फर्स्ट जो एलिमेंट है उसका नीचे 3 एलिमेंट 0 आ गया. ऑल द 3 एलिमेंट्स आर 0. सो अभी जो पहला रो है उसका काम खत्म हो गया. सो अभी ऐसे ही रहेगा. फर्स्ट रो विल रिमेन एज इट इज. नाउ इन सेकेंड स्टेप our row 2 will be fixed. So here 1 minus 1 minus 2 minus 4. इस रो को यूज नहीं करना है, ये जैसे ऐसे रहेगा. Then 0 5 3 and then what? 7. Okay, 0 5 3 7. Now this row will be fixed. Now the first non-zero element of R2 is how much? 5. तो उसका जो नीचे है 2 एलिमेंट है 4 और 9. Now we are going to make 4 and 9 0 with the help of this particular 5. So 1 by 1 हम लोग करेंगे. पहले R3 में जाएंगे, रो 3. रो 3 का जो फर्स्ट एलिमेंट हो क्या है 4 और रो 2 का जो एलिमेंट हो गया 5. तो यहाँ पे तो डायरेक्ट माइनस करने से वो 0 नहीं होगा. सो व्हाट टू डू? सी, एक में है 5 और दूसरा में है क्या है 4. सो इफ वी मल्टीप्लाई 5 with 4 then it will become 20, and if we multiply 4 with 5 then it will become 20. After that if we subtract then it will become what? 0. So operation कैसे होगा? 5 into R3 minus 4 into R2. Okay, 5 into R3 minus 4 into R2. The first element is what? 0. So 0 minus 0 तो 0 ही रहेगा. Then 4 into 5 means 20 and 5 into 4 is 20. तो 20 minus 20 how much it is? 0. फिर यहाँ पे 9 है. 9 into 5 how much? 9 into 5 45 minus then 4 into 3. 4 into 3 is what? 12. So after subtracting it is 33. Then यहाँ पे कितना है? 14. Okay, 14 into 5 minus 7 into 4. So 14 into 5 how much? 70, and then how much it is? 28. Okay, 28. So this minus this, how much it will be? पर्टिकुलर एलिमेंट है, एक बार हम लोग क्वेश्चन देख लेते हैं. 2 3 -1 -1 1 -1 -2 -4 3 1 3. Okay, this element should be -2. Okay, that's why the number is a little bit big. So -2, kindly correct this. This is -2, this is -2. so if this is -2, no, यहाँ पे जो है, यहाँ पे आप लोग आ जाएगा this R3 -3. so it's -2 -2 and then 3. so it will become how much? कौन सा ऑपरेशन था इस एलिमेंट के लिए? R3 is -2 then -3 into -4. so it's -2 plus 12. Okay, so this particular element is 10. Okay, kindly correct it. It's 10. So if we take, see, if we take -2 also, so 2 on 2 also, then also we'll get a different answer, no problem. But otherwise you won't understand the very last row. No, there will be no row where all the elements are 0. So that's why I made it -2. So now what will be the element now? If it is 10, so 10 into 5, so it's 50, -7 into 4, 28. so 50 minus 28, now it's 22. The number looks good. Now we have to make this 90 with the help of what? 5. so 9 कहाँ पे था? R4. so R4 goes to, so दो अलग अलग फैक्टर है. so if there is no common element, no, so what we'll do, 9 को हम लोग 5 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे. so it's 5 into R4 माइनस, और जो 5 है उसको हम लोग 9 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे. now here you see all the operations are with what? R2. so first element will be 0, then see 9 into 4 45, 5 into 9 45, so 45 minus 45 0. okay, then 12 into 9 minus इसको 9 से इसको 5 से मल्टीप्लाई करना था ना, सॉरी, 12 into 5 माइनस फिर 3 है, 3 को हमें 9 से मल्टीप्लाई करना है. ओके, so it's 60 minus how much? 27, so it's 33. okay, and then final element is 17 into 5 minus 7 into 9, so it's how much? 90 minus 5, 85 minus 63. okay, it's 22. how much it is? 22. now see, first 3 element, the first these 3 element we make first 0, then these 2 we make 0. okay, so when we make these 3 0, we take the help of row 1. so वहाँ पे row 1 के साथ सारा ऑपरेशन था. when we make these 3 element 0, we take all the operation with R2. तो पहला जो स्टेप था वहाँ पे R1 फिक्स था, सेकेंड जो स्टेप था वहाँ पे R2 फिक्स था, अभी थर्ड स्टेप में R3 फिक्स होगा. ठीक है, सो यहाँ पे हमें R3 फिक्स होगा. R3 फिक्स मतलब क्या? बाकी जो 2 रो है वो एज इट इज रहेगा. -4 0 5 3 7 0 0 33 and then what? 22. now here third step is fixed. that means whatever operation we'll do with स्टेप नंबर रो नंबर 3. सो रो 3 के नीचे सिर्फ एक ही रो है. ठीक है, तो ये है फर्स्ट नॉन जीरो एलिमेंट ऑफ R3. उसके नीचे क्या दिखाई दे रहा है? 33. तो 33 को 0 बनाना है, सिंपल है, सिंपल आप लोग माइनस कर दीजिए. सो R4 गोज टू R4 माइनस R3. सो 0 minus 0 0 minus 0 33 minus 33 0 22 minus 22 0. सो इसके नीचे तो और रो नहीं है, सो यू हैव टू स्टॉप हियर. ओके, सो दिस इज द एचेलॉन फॉर्म, sorry, echelon form. so which is in echelon form. Now what is the rank of this matrix? how many non-zero rows are there? first row is non-zero row hai. second row, this is also non-zero. third row is also non-zero, but the fourth row is completely 0. ठीक है, so how many non-zero rows? 3. so rank is how much? 3. So see, methods are very simple. Okay, all the methods are very simple, but what you have to do, you have to practice it. Okay, slowly you do, stepwise. You just remember, in very first step you have to remember that if the first element is 1, then it's very good. If it is not 1, then also no problem. So in step 1, what to do, we'll fix row 1, and what is the first element of row 1, you just observe it, and below this how many elements you are seeing, 2, 3, whatever it is, you make one by one all of them 0. Then in step 2, now row 2 will be fixed. See what is the first non-zero element of row 2, and below row 2 how many elements are there, make them 0. So like this we will proceed. Okay, so in step number 1, so here how many steps you see, 1 step, second step, and this is third step. So within third step we finish the problem. So in most of the cases it's up to third step we can find the echelon form. Okay, the problems are not that much bigger, but yeah, if there are some one more row or more column, then maybe we have to do one more step, but not more than that. So this type of problem you can write or you can construct the matrix by your own, put any number and do it in echelon form. Okay, so if fraction comes, then you have to be a little bit more cautious. Then in calculation part, no, you might get a little bit difficulty, but slowly if you proceed, then you can get the echelon form. Okay, one more thing, suppose we are doing a problem. Okay, after finishing, suppose we are making this echelon form 2, -1, 3, suppose 0, 1, and then 0. Suppose this is a form which we do after echelon form. Now see here, there is no non-zero row. Then what will be the rank? The rank is how much? Rank will be 3, because there is no non-zero row. See the last row here, all the elements are not 0, so this is not a 0 row. So then rank will be 3. Maybe it comes to your mind, no, there we did the problem, but here we didn't get a complete 0 row. So what will be the rank? Rank will be what? How many rows are there? You just write down that. Here number of rows is how much? 3. Then rank will be what? 3. Suppose we are taking one more example. Okay. Now after doing echelon form, suppose 2 rows are completely 0. Then what will be the rank here? Here rank will be, here 2 non-zero rows. So rank will be how much? 2. Okay. So I hope you understand what is echelon form. So if you understand the lecture, then kindly share with your friends also. Then it motivates me to make you more lectures for all of you. And thank you very much for watching.